On the other side, we got the build of Sindel that we saw from earlier here. So this is not the anti-Jackie one. This is the one that we saw previously.
Yeah, so if the pattern continues for full auto will decisively lose the first set and then make an adaptation to win the rest of them. But I'm sure Hayatei is not going to want that to happen. Maybe the key is to lose your first game against full auto and then he won't be able to win. Maybe that's the secret.
Ooh, over it.
That was one of the first times that we've seen that air projectile work really well today. It's for, a lot of cases like that. But yeah, just holds you in the air so long. That was beautiful.
Yeah, we've seen him react to projectiles. He got over Sonya projectiles. He got over Hayatei as well. However.
Oh, the pushback on that so far. Great usage of it like a zoning tool.
Patience. Oh, maybe too much patience. A little duck from Hayatei afterward. And he's going to seal it.
Wow, yeah, went for the jab punish on the dive out of the air, but it's one of those moves that leaves you just very low to the ground as you're recovering. So the jab whiffed, even though it might have been one of those moments where it could have been a punish. Just need to go for some sort of mid. However, Sindel not really known for having the fastest mids. They're very far, but her fastest mid is something like 14 frames.
Okay, the wrist from full auto pays off. And back to this distance game. That's where he would love to be. Hayatei's use of the push, though, I gotta say, in matches where other characters are trying to zone him, has been immaculate.
Yeah, normally we see a lot of people shift between like the push and the warp needle, but I just think that it's been so many zoners that we've seen Hayatei go against, and it's been the push almost every time. And here it's going to be pretty tough to make that comeback. And yeah, it's going to come down so much to, again, like Hayatei's had to do in so many different matches before, how many times can he make it in? How many knockdowns can he get to take advantage of? And then, of course, how much damage can he get when he finds those openings?
Oh, here's a punish, yes. Full auto goes right back to that zone. Now, threatening different timings can't always be the same. Nice pickup.
Ooh, attempted the back two right there. Not safe, but the back two, actually, back two from both players coming out right there. Oh, that's unsafe. Wow.
Totally unsafe. Yeah, very surprising to see that end from full auto, not to punish.
He was ready for it, too. He like dashed up afterwards and then just did like a forward four. The jab would have definitely worked right there. All right, big life lead here from Hayatei, but all it's going to take is one like screen-crushing blow, and then it's going to be game just because it's going to be screen-crushing blow and a fatal blow. So has to watch for that. Oh, no. Oh,
that was after breakaway, so this is going to do full damage.
Oh, that is killing. For sure.
That's the game.
Oh my gosh, that was all so good. The super long cancel on the scream, into the dash up back two, into the perfectly spaced fatal blow to catch the breakaway. All of that in a row is perfect. But, okay, so full auto won the first game. Does that mean now that he loses because he can't make his three because he can't come back?
It's just going to flip the script entirely, yeah. Look, I mean, I like the game plan. The game plan was working out well for parts of that. Again, I'm really impressed by Hayatei's movement, as always. His choices of when to bring out options is always interesting. But yeah, Sindel had screen control throughout a lot. And then, I mean, if you even think about it, there was another chance to get significant damage. Two other chances that I could think of where full auto had chances to get legit damage. And so it actually could have maybe even been more lopsided.
Yeah, full auto just playing better and better, I think, as this tournament's going on even, but this is a really good performance by him in general today. Hayatei, though, another player that we've seen in this tournament make a kind of like an adaptation, a late adaptation up against Ninja Killa. Wasn't quite enough, but just goes to show that he can absolutely do it. And especially with a character like Fujin that just has so many options in so many situations, just needs to find the right change in playstyle.
Hope to bait something, not punish. Okay. And he's been on point with this execution each time.
Oh, going for a pretty simple combo there, and lands the butt-crushing blow. Not one that you usually see, but that's going to be a lot of damage. Look at this, 80% life lead. Uh-oh, okay, here we go. Jumps into that. Nice punish on the landing frames.
Yeah, just like that, it's the corner. Oh, not for long. Never mind. God, the movie of this character.
Oh, down one at the whip and flip at that much of a life lead. That is a gigantic risk, but hey, you know what? It works. And that was honestly, aside from the fact that was just another strong round from full auto, that put a lot of, I think, doubts into Hayatei's head, right? Like now Hayatei knows, okay, you're willing to down whip and flip, you're willing to go for the screen crushing blow in situations like that, you're willing to go for the butt crushing blow in further rounds, or further games, I should say. So there's a lot of things to think about now after that round.
Oh, that makes sense. Hayatei trying to push towards the fish. He not punished, huh?
Oh, Joel just gets the back two into nothing. That's kind of scary. Like, wait a minute, what are you doing there? Oh, went for it. Yeah, that is a huge punish. Probably going for the attempt to poke back right there. It can crushing blow people trying to down one you back.
Just like that, here's full auto. Overhead. Right back in there. Hayatei woke up stand blocking. He knew it was coming. Oh, the risks are coming out.
Oh my god, the overhead. Okay, are we going to see standing three into low projectile at some point? Oh no, the trade. That was super awkward. And now the fatal blow has to go on cooldown. That could have been the kill if that was still up. Really awkward. But now just one hit apiece from either one. And that maybe is it. Doesn't go for the fatal blow, but manages to close it out anyway.
Couple of real funky situations there.
Fight.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that was a really interesting mix-up game that Full Auto was willing to do there in that corner. I really do think that we are going to see standing three into the low projectile at some point soon, because he is now conditioned in that he is willing to do that overhead. Cancel. Oh. That cancel is super fake, but it's just like a timing thing that you don't expect it.
Right. Over it again. He's always paying attention when he jumps back.
Yeah, Full Auto has such good matchup knowledge of like every matchup. We've seen it just so many times today. Oh, couldn't get a
it did work! Full Auto had been so patient in those situations, and there he chose to do something.
Yeah, what a huge risk taken by Hayatei. Oh, speaking of huge risks, this might actually be it. No, not quite enough. With the meter, it's going to be like one hit away. Yeah, so there's a chance. There's a lot of resources still available.
Okay, Full Auto, maybe too patient. Chip's a big problem now.
Uh-oh.
Hayatei, if he gets hit, this is over.
4-2 right here. It's a good meaty. Oh, he tried the same exact thing. He tried the same exact setup that he won with the first game. If he had hit him with that 2 times in a row, that would have been absolutely demoralizing. But this time, Hayatei was ready. He said, you know what? Just patience. Don't want to get hit by Scream. Don't want to get hit by back 2. Don't want to get hit by Fatal Blow. I'm just going to wait for my moment and take that chip. So really, really good exact adaptation. You can see the exact same situation and how they react to it differently throughout the set. But yeah, maybe it's the 3-0 from Hayatei now. Maybe it's the reverse Full Auto.
You're gonna bet on that, yeah. I like the patience. It was not just being willing to just sit there and block. He took the throw, for example, right? He's cool. Get me back to a different to a range where I can feel more comfortable, where I can not be at risk. He was happy for that.
All right, and we are going to see a little bit of a wait here. Maybe doesn't necessarily mean a change, right? There are a lot of people. I want to give a shout out to my friend Nubcakes, who infamously tilts every single opponent that he has by waiting out almost the entire timer on character select screen, because he's just sitting there, like kind of centering himself, getting ready, readjusting, thinking about the previous match, and it's a tool that works very, very well. It's something that people did a lot more back in offline when it was a lot more clear what you were doing, but people kind of feel pressured now, and I think that people should take a little bit more of their time.
Turtling on the character select screen has been a tactic since time immemorial.
Well, it works. Let's see.
Haircut. So low star screamer and haircut. This is again an option that we saw before versus Jackie. I'm gonna go back to this build now.
Yeah, I mean, I did really like the Air Banshee barrage. It was working very well, jumping over those pushes, but we'll see if this damage means a lot, and it should show up right now. Here we go. Immediately causing the breakaway.
Nice! Hayatei, ready for that stuff.
Oh, weird little, late push off of that string, but it worked. Oh, nice. Back.
It's been so rare that Full Auto has done something like that. We saw him walk forward really far, then jump as well. So now, Hayatei has big pressure.
Oh my gosh, another one. Super long grab animation. Okay, oh no, doesn't get the full pickup. Manages to keep himself safe. And now he has the corner technically. Oh yeah, this
A lot
is
of trouble.
it's a tough life lead to make it back from. Yeah, there we go. Hayatei looking like he's feeling a lot more comfortable. We haven't seen the haircut do a whole lot. That's the big thing too about haircut, is that it does give a free breakaway. You can react to the second hit and then break away, and there's nothing they can do about it. So it's a lot like we saw from Spawn. However, Spawn will be getting a lot more damage off of it.
Hayatei's offense is really what this is about at the moment. Oh, okay, the up three from way over there.
Yeah, that was a cool little attempt. What the heck? What is going on suddenly? Hayatei's
I don't know,
very,
but
very
look,
strange.
Hayatei's offense has actually worked out. I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt on that stuff.
Hey, yeah, none of that stuff's been really punished, so you know we take those.
Yeah.
Oh, big hit, big hit. Yeah, look at this. This is going to be the power of the haircut. It's going to be pretty good damage overall.
Okay, yeah, the big down two. She's got a nice, well, slow one, but a big range on it.
Yeah, but you know, when somebody's approaching from the sky and situations like that, that's exactly what you want, right? You don't need a fast one if you can see them coming. And that could have actually been the kill. Probably shouldn't have gone for the like haircut, but gone for the hair whip in there instead. A little bit easier, but regardless, managed to close it out.
Hayatei backs off. His pressure has been so strong. I'm surprised to see that as he's slowly trying to build his way back in.
Oh, didn't press a button. Very smart. Oh, wow. What the? Okay, yeah, so that's punishable, but just a little bit late because of the spacing. Maybe just the forward would work. The grab didn't quite work.
Great patience by Hayatei. Waited it out. And okay, a little bit of damage there.
Oh, and I like that. As soon as Volato got that knockdown, dashed up 3 times to get out of that corner, because we have seen the corner work very well for Hayatei in the past. Oh, could have maybe got more damage there, but you know, it's not going to matter. The down 2, like I said, the check that it's huge is so advantageous. You know, if that was somebody like Jackie, that dive kick would have absolutely baited the down 2, and that could have been a full punish, but full auto now, going up 2-1.
It was a little curious to me that there was an opportunity for Hayatei to pressure, and he chose to actually back off and put out pushes instead. His offense, in my mind, was what was successful for him in that previous game and in the round that he took. And you know, to make that choice to back off, I mean, that wasn't like immediately why he lost, but he didn't snowball at a time where when he got the knockdowns before, he was definitely snowballing.
Yeah, especially too, it was a situation where like he could have gained a lot of like space on the screen, and
right.
He instead like kind of gave full auto a lot of space on that screen. I'm not sure. I mean, I trust in his judgment, but
of course.
But whatever it was, you know, if it was a bait on something, it just didn't quite work out. Maybe like expecting something like a wake up scream or something weird like that. I don't know the exact situation, but yeah, I mean, clearly, you know, hindsight's 20/20, but we'll see if he can keep up the pressure this time.
Yeah, that's really what it's been about. When he's had success in this match so far, it's been about his pressure.
Fight.
Well, he's going to be sticking with the same thing. Again, you know, we do very often see the warp needle instead of the push. The push being pretty valuable at trading in these like knockdown projectile situations, but warp needle can add a whole lot to your gameplay as far as like safety and chip.
Ooh, nice little preemptive button from Hayatei right there.
All right, and like you said, you know, he's starting to run over full auto with the pressure. That's a big punish. Yeah, that's one of those things. If he hadn't done the up 3 after the forward, maybe it was a little bit safer. But again, the interactable usage, the same one that we saw Sunio using very well earlier.
A little bit of patience here for full auto. I tried to get that funky stagger timing. No. That's what he's trying for now. And Hayatei battles. Oh.
Oh,
Wrists up close.
should have gone for the butt again.
Right.
Oh, the dive kick, nice, and he confirms it into the Amplify. Got a little bit of time for that. And Hayatei looking like he's really back in this. Might be our second game 5 of the day.
It's looking good right now. Harasses with the push, and this allows him to move forward. Oh my god! The absolute wind god.
The cancel into the backdash into the whiff punish. That was within like less than a second. That was beautiful.
Caught you.
Oh, good air to air. Like gonna spin out all the bar and nice. Gets the full conversion from it. Would have been a lot less without this variation.
Yep, that spot right there, you gotta really pay attention to the back two. Full auto has defensive bar, didn't spend. Nice read.
Yeah, the comeback possibility is still absolutely here. Again, you know, it's one scream, one good call on scream into death. And there's one scream. Oh, the float! Oh, no!
He actually kept it going! So often Hayatei had actually come down with dive kick or just with landing, and instead he kept it going full auto, tried to challenge in the air, and no.
Yeah, that was
still there.
It's a cool attempt, but that fly, it's actually like a fly or whatever float. It's actually not a very good move. You very rarely see it. Sometimes you see it for people to hold themselves in the air over projectiles for a bit, but it actually has like really bad recovery, and you have to do these like very like telegraphed movements. So like you have to go dash down, and then you land and you recover, or you do forward and back. So there's not a lot you can do in the air there. So I don't know if there was a way to get out of it. I liked the attempt because, you know, it's death if you don't do it. But yeah, unfortunately that move is like not exactly the best move. So that was a really good call by Hayatei to know that he could guarantee that punish there, even if it was just by chip. And that does mean we are going to get our second game 5 of the day.
All right. Full auto has gone back and forth in terms of variation. Thinking about, okay, so this is not haircut. This is the same one he just lost with, I believe.
I like it more when he's using the air projectile so far. He has certainly gotten some good damage from the haircut, but you see just like the ability to change the neutral from this variation. I feel like that's a really, really big deal, and it really was coming into play a lot before. Plus, whip and flip by itself actually a stronger ender than you normally have, so you do get more damage from this variation. Oh no, wasn't able to get the last hit, but still, regardless, you can see exactly how that is a game changer.
Oh, what a bait! Beautiful by Hayatei. What a read. Yeah, there's the whip and flip ender you were talking about. Hayatei wakes up with the back dash, looking to harass yet again.
Oh, the air projectile working again. Yeah, neither one is like really like, you know, they both kind of just start at full speed here.
He's out of there.
I think he spun to try to get over a low projectile, but I mean, full auto didn't even try it. Oh, there we go. Early.
That high hitbox.
All right, now this is not going to quite be it. Nice. Gets maximum damage, even spinning that bar. But yeah, this is going to be really hard to avoid chip completely. And now match point for full auto. I do have to say the variation change looking like it's really working out.
All right, this turn right there. Okay, he just finds it. The break comes just right back up into the sky with full auto. Back to the range he wants to be at.
Yeah, and again, even getting more damage, you know, by having that whip and flip as a conversion from that jump kick that full auto's been so good with, just in general. Oh, and there it is again! Oh, maybe the fact that he wasn't using this variation just made Hayatei feel a little bit safer to go to those options, and he's taking a little bit more time to readjust to it, but he doesn't have that much more time.
Looking for break. He actually did not have defensive bar, though.
Yeah, maybe he thought he was going to back a little faster. Yeah, but, you know, still gets a good amount of damage from that, at least.
So rare do we see the potion, and when it comes out, it's at such an important time, as now we have final round for both. One of them makes it into the top 3. Full auto starts in the corner.
Oh yeah, that's not a nice place to be, and a beautiful whiff punish. Most characters can't do anything about that, even on whiffs. Goes for a little bit of a reset. Oh, now he's using that movement. All right, those grabs. The grabs have worked out really, really well so far in this set. All right, Ken tries to go, or blocking the overhead maybe neutral ducking, not sure. But the low Starscreamer hitting. And that damage adds up a lot, especially when you're spinning bar on it, like full auto is, and wants a full screen whip and flip. Who does that in situations like this? Oh, and hits the overhead. All this damage adding up. Hayatei looking a little flustered by all these weird hits.
Taking risks all of a sudden, and almost all of them paid off. And now we got Hayatei pressuring. Again, this is where he has made his... Oh, it is enough! Full auto sends Hayatei out of the tournament. The little flick of the hair. Decapitation will move him forward.
I love the way that full auto played that last round. You could